Hello everybody! In this video you will learn the utility and how works the bioreactor. This is one of the best alternative energy sources you can use in locations that can't use solar energy because of its lack. Also, you need it in mid and late game to have enough energy to power up all devices you will build that use energy. Also, you will learn where to find the bioreactor fragments in order to be able to build it. Back to the topic. First, in order to build the bioreactor, you will need to collect 1 Creep-1 seeds, 3 titanium and 2 silver. In case you have some problems to find any of these ingredients, check the farming playlist linked in the description. Anyway, once you get all, you need to use a fabricator and under resources and basic materials craft 1 lubricant. Then switch the category to electronics and make 1 wiring kit. At this point you need an empty multipurpose room in order to build the bioreactor in the center of it. For the multipurpose room, if you still didn't have its blueprint, it's time to get it. In case you didn't know how, check the respective video about it linked in the description. Once done, you will notice that on the display is written that is inactive. In fact, if you interact with it, you will see a bioreactor inventory that you can populate with some fauna and flora. This means that you can place inside any fish, egg, plant and seeds in order to convert it in energy. Every different thing you place inside provides a different amount of energy and can be took back from the bioreactor. For the classification of the fauna and flora based on the energy output it produces, you can find another more detailed video in the alien containment playlist. This because you can use this special aquarium to grow the specific plants, hatch eggs and grow fishes. But to make it easy in early game, any fish you can catch usually provide between 200 and 700 energy and uses only 1 slot in the reactor. This means that if you fill it up only with small fishes you can catch outside of your base, you can have between 3 and 12,000 energy. That is a large gap. This is why it's better if you check the alien containment playlist in order to learn which fishes are the best to grow and where to find them in order to use them for your bioreactor. Now that you know how this device works, it's time to discuss where you can find its blueprint. All the locations that will be shown in the video are reached using coordinates in order to make the video easy to follow and shorter. So if you still didn't know how to use coordinates, I highly recommend you to check out the video about this topic linked in the description. Also, the specific location of the blueprint fragments and the amount of the found in this location can change, so if you didn't find enough fragments in the first location, pass to the next one. Says all of this, let's start from some small wrecks. The first, which coordinates you see right now, have usually not only the bioreactor fragments but also the nuclear waste disposal you will need when you will build a nuclear reactor. In fact, if you want to have less headaches and directly build the nuclear reactor, check the respective video about it linked in the description. Anyway, the next location is another small wreck which coordinates you see right now. Here you will find some scanner room, bioreactor and the laser cutter fragments, plus a bar table and a trash can to scan. To finish with the large wrecks, the last which coordinates you can see right now have usually smooth bioreactor and scanner room fragments. Now it's time to visit some large wrecks that usually have this blueprint more often with some other that you for sure will need. The first location of this type, which coordinates you see right now, outside have some bioreactor and some smooth fragments. While if you want to visit the internal part and collect some extra blueprints, you can find the entrance closed by a sealed door you can open using the laser cutter. About this device, if you still didn't have it, you can find another video link in the description. In fact, behind this door you will find inside a data box containing the lightweight high-capacity tank. The second large wreck which coordinates are displayed right now usually outside has only the bioreactor and the beacon fragments. While to get inside you have to find behind the large dark banner a ventilation tube, where usually you can find some furniture elements like tables and chairs. The next large wreck location which coordinates are displayed right now as well as a bioreactor with some scanner room fragments outside of the wreckage. While to get inside you need to find a hole in a wall on the dark side of the structure. If you want to explore it, inside this one you can find a lot of blueprints, from which the most important is another data box that this time contains the vehicle upgrade console, but has also another data box containing another lightweight capacity tank you collected in the first larger wreck as well. The first location, which coordinates are displayed right now, has outside some scanner room, bioreactor and mobile vehicle bay fragments, while the internal part can be accessed from a large hole on the top, where usually you can find some battery charger, mobile vehicle bay and modification station fragments. The last large rack where you can find the blueprint you're searching for, which coordinates are displayed right now, outside has usually enough bioreactor and thermal plant fragments to unlock their respective blueprints. Also outside you can find a vehicle upgrade console blueprint inside the data box. While to get inside you can use the ventilation tube on bottom of the structure, where you can find behind the sealed door one of the most important blueprint inside the data box, that is the reinforced dive suit. Besides this location not far there is another piece of wreckage upside an underwater hill, outside of which you can find some prom suit arms and more thermal plant fragments. While to get inside you need to find and open the sealed door, behind which you can find, besides some mineral blueprints fragments, another data box that this time contains the Cyclops fire suppression system blueprint. Now that you have the bioreactor blueprints and some extra, it's time to start to build all you discovered in order to learn more about them.